Children, now we will move on to the next series, that is discrete series. We will learn how to calculate arithmetic mean in a discrete series by using the three methods: direct, shortcut and step deviation method. Now, in the previous video, we learned how to calculate the arithmetic mean in an individual series, a series where there is no frequency, by using two methods, that is shortcut method and the direct method. Here in the discrete series, you have to learn all the three methods, that is direct, shortcut and the step deviation method. Now, we will see how to calculate arithmetic mean in a discrete series with the first method, that is direct method. So, we are learning discrete series. We are learning how to calculate arithmetic mean in a discrete series. What is the feature of a discrete series? Discrete series is characterized by the presence of frequency along with the x values. How many times the x values have repeated, that is represented in the form of frequency. So, here we have a new column. From this discrete series onwards, we have a new column, that is frequency along with the x values. So, arithmetic mean in a discrete series through direct method is calculated by using the formula x bar is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Now, remember, if it was an individual series, we could have used the formula x bar is equal to sigma x by n, isn't it? There in an individual series there is no frequency, but here as there is frequency, there is a slight change in the formula that we use here. Formula is x bar is equal to sigma fx instead of sigma x. Sigma fx, sigma fx means total, sigma of total of f into x, total of frequency into x values. So, each x value should be multiplied with the frequency and the total of that should be found, divided by sigma f, that means total of frequency. Total of frequency is represented as n here. So, we can write either as sigma fx by n or sigma fx by sigma f. So, here in the discrete series, n is not the number of observation, but it is the total of frequency. So, try to understand the difference. In an individual series, n represents a number of items because there is no frequency in an individual series, but in a discrete series, n represents the total of frequency, that is sigma f. So, the formula is sigma fx by sigma f. You have to find out the total of f into x. So, each frequency has to be multiplied with the x values and the total of that has to be taken, that is sigma fx by sigma f means total of frequency. This is how we find arithmetic mean in a discrete series using direct method. Now, let us see with an example. Here is an example for you. Wages, that is x value, wages of the workers are given as 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, and the number of workers who are receiving the wages rupees 10 is 4 number of workers. Then the total number of workers who are receiving 20 rupees per day, 5. So, frequency is represented here as 4, 5, 3, 2 and 5. So, what you should understand from here, number of workers who are receiving 40 rupees per day is 2. 2 workers are receiving 40 rupees per day. So, that is what is given here. So, how many workers are receiving rupees 40 a day? 2 workers. So, that is the frequency. 2 workers is a frequency. So, each x values are represented by the frequency. Now, how to find out the x bar using the direct method in a discrete series? As we have discussed, the formula is x bar is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Now, I have written the question, the data, the wages and number of workers here. Wages and number of workers, wages, number of workers. So, wages are 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Number of workers are 4, 5, 3, 2, 5. Now, the required data is sigma fx by sigma f. Now let us first find out what is sigma f, total the frequency. Now this is the frequency, number of workers. If we total, what you will get, that is 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5, you will be getting as 19. Okay, so that is sigma f. Now you have to find out sigma of f into x. I told you each x value should be multiplied with each frequency and then find the total of it. Okay, so let us do it. F into x means this is f and this is x. So first f 4 into first x, 4 into 10, 40, 5 into 20, 100, 3 into 30, 90, 2 into 40, 80, 5 into 50, 250. Now you have to find out the total of this. 40 plus 100 plus 90 plus 80 plus 250, you will be getting sigma fx as 560. Now apply the formula, sigma fx by sigma f. What is sigma fx? 560. What is sigma f? 19. So 560 divided by 19, you will be getting it as 29.4. Okay, this is the arithmetic mean using the direct method in a discrete series. Now you need to practice all the division, multiplication, so that you can be very fast in your calculation process to do arithmetic mean, median and mode. Now next method is shortcut method. So we finished with the direct method, next is shortcut method. Now in the shortcut method, let us learn the formula. X bar is equal to A plus sigma fd by sigma f. Now remember what was the formula that we used for individual series? There is a slight difference, isn't it? That is sigma x bar is equal to A plus, instead of sigma fd, only sigma d by n, isn't it? What is A? Assumed mean. What is D? Deviation. You remember that is x minus A, isn't it? N is number of observations. Now what is the only difference that we find here? Instead of sigma d, you will be writing it as sigma fd because there is frequency over here. So try to understand the difference between the formula that we use for individual series and discrete series. So how to find out discrete arithmetic mean in a discrete series using shortcut method? Formula is x bar is equal to A plus sigma fd by sigma f or n. N means total of frequency. Now here A, you know, it is an assumed mean. From any x, from the x values, any number can be taken as assumed mean. Now where D is equal to x minus A, deviation x minus A, and each deviation should be multiplied with frequency and then take the total of it. That is known as sigma fd. Okay. Now the same example we will take for finding out the arithmetic mean using this method. Now I have written the wages here, x values, number of workers f, d is x minus A, f into d. Now wages 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, number of workers 4, 5, 3, 2, 5. Okay, now you have to find out D. D is the next thing that you have to find out. What is D? D is x minus A because we have to apply the formula. What is the formula? A plus sigma fd by sigma f, isn't it? So first find out D. What is D? X minus A. Here I have taken 30 as the assumed mean. So x minus A is, x value is wages. So 10 minus 30, 20 minus 30, 30 minus 30, 40 minus 30 and 50 minus 30. So you will be getting the answer as minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20. Now after that the next column should be f into d because our formula is A plus sigma of f into d. You have to find out f into d. Each deviation should be multiplied with f. So please put a tick mark on the columns where you have to multiply d and f. F into d, minus 20 into 4, minus 80, minus 10 into 5, minus 50, 0 into 3, 0, 10 into 2, 20 and 20 into 5, 100. Now when you find the total of it, what will you get? The first part, that is minus 80 plus minus 50, you will get it as minus 30. 100 plus 20, you will get it as 120. So minus 130 plus 120, you will get it as minus 10. So that is sigma of FD. Sigma FD is minus 10. Now you can apply the formula. A plus sigma FD by sigma F. You know sigma F is 19. We have already found in the last method sigma F is 19. So what is A? 30. 30 plus what is sigma F? Just now we found, isn't it? Minus 10. Minus 10 by what is sigma F? Sigma F is 19. So sigma FD is minus 10. Sigma F is 19. So 30 minus, so this can be again written as, that is, this can be written as 30 minus 10 by 19. Find out the value of 10 by 19. Okay, so you find out the value of 10 by 19. Okay, so 10 by 19, after finding the value, it is 30 minus 0.53. So you will be getting the answer as 29.47. Okay, this is how you find out the arithmetic mean using the, in a discrete series using the shortcut method. Okay, so after finding the arithmetic mean using the shortcut method, you got the same answer as before, isn't it? Now let us check what was the answer that we got before using direct method. It was 29.47. Here also we got the answer as 29.47. Therefore, by cross checking the answer, we got both the same answer. Now next method that we are going to learn is step deviation method. Now the step deviation method, through the step deviation method, the values become so simple, the value will become so small. Now let us see how. The formula for step deviation method is A plus sigma F D dash by sigma F into C. Now you have learned what is D, isn't it? Here we use it as D dash. What is this D dash? Now that is the only difference, into C, that is the only difference we find in the step deviation method. So you all know D is equal to X minus A, isn't it? But D dash is equal to X minus A by C, where C is the common factor. How to find this common factor, I will tell you. So what is the formula? A plus sigma F D dash. What is D dash? X minus A D by C, you will get it as D dash. C is the common factor. So A plus sigma F D dash by sigma F into C. So don't forget to multiply the whole thing with C. C again the common factor. Now for that, let us work out the step deviation method. Now for that we need the 2 columns extra. Okay. Now I have written the wages here, number of workers, frequency. So wages are 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Workers are 4, 5, 3, 2, 5. Now the first duty is to find out sigma F. Sigma F is 19 as you all know. Now the next what you have to find is D. Now you should know what is D, then you have to find out D dash, then each D dash should be multiplied with F and then take the total of that. That is how you have to find out, because our formula is sigma F D dash by sigma F into C. So you have to find out what is D, then you have to find out D dash, then multiply each D dash with F and take the sigma of that. Okay, so D, as you all know, the assumed value is 30. Now X minus A, each X value should be deducted from this assumed mean. Okay, so 10 minus 30, you will get it as minus 20. Then the next one is 20 minus 30, you will get it as minus 10. 30 minus 30, 0. 40 minus 10, 40 minus 30, 10. And 50, X value minus 30 assumed mean, you will get it as 20. Now the job is not over here. You have to find out D dash. How to find out D dash? These obtained values minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20 has to be divided by a common factor, isn't it? I can recollect, I can tell you one thing, that is d is equal to x, one more time, d is equal to x minus a, d dash is equal to x minus a by c. So, this d value should be divided by c to get d dash. Now, what is c? C is the common factor. How to find out the common factor? Now, check the x values in your data. X values are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. What is the difference between these numbers? 10, isn't it? 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 10, 40, 40 plus 10, 50. So, that difference can be taken as a common factor. Sometimes there will be difference in the values. For example, if your x values are 10, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, that means here two common factors you will get. So, there should not be any confusion regarding that. Which common factor is easily divisible for you, that can be taken. Okay, for example, here minus 20 is easily divisible by 10 because a common factor is 10. Difference between 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 is 10. So, that common factor 10 is easily divisible by this d, because you know that when d is divided by the common factor, you will get d dash. So, you have to see whether d is easily divisible by c. Our common factor is 10. So, minus 20 by 10 is minus 2, easily divisible. So, any number which is easily divisible can be taken as a common factor. Even if it is not there in your x value, you have the freedom to take any number which is easily divisible for the d value, can be taken as a common factor. That is why it is named as a common factor. Okay. Now, d dash is equal to x minus a by c. So, minus 20 by 10 minus 2, minus 10 by 10 minus 1, then next is 0, 10 by 10 1, 20 by 10 2. Now, each f value should be multiplied by d dash. That is the formula, isn't it? Sigma of f into d dash. You have to multiply each f into each d dash and then find the total of that. Okay. Now, f into d dash. So, please put a tick mark on the table, on the column that you have to multiply. F into d dash. That means 4 into minus 2 minus 8. Okay, 5 into minus 1 minus 5, 3 into 0 0, 2 into 1 2, 5 into 2 10. Now, find out the total, isn't it? That is minus 8 plus minus 5 is minus 13, 10 plus 2 is 12. So, minus 13 plus 12 is minus 1. Okay, so sigma f d dash is minus 1. Now, apply the formula a plus sigma f d dash by sigma f into c. A is 30. Now, sigma f d dash is by sigma f is minus 1 by 19 into 10. So, it is 30 minus 0.053 into 10. What you will get? 30 minus 0.53, because you know when it is multiplied into 10, it becomes 0.53. So, 30 minus 0.53, you will get the answer as 29.47. So, by using all the three methods, you got the same answer as 29.47. So, this is how we calculate the arithmetic mean in a discrete series by using all the three methods. Okay. So, I hope all these three methods are clear to you. As per the first method of discrete series, the formula is a plus, formula is x bar is equal to sigma f x by sigma f, where sigma f is the total of frequency or n. So, here one thing you have to keep in mind, that is n means not number of items, but it is the total of frequency. So, now next, with the assumed mean method, we have found the discrete series, we have found the arithmetic mean by using the formula a plus sigma f d by sigma f. And using the step deviation method, x bar is equal to a plus sigma f d dash by sigma f for n into c, where c is the common factor. So, any number which is divisible by d can be taken as a common factor, even if it is not there in your data, even if it is not there in your x values. Okay, that's all. Watch the video, try to learn the formula. That is the basic thing that you have to follow. Learn the formula, otherwise it will be confusing to you. Learn the formula for both individual series as well as discrete series. Okay, thank you.